What's up, guys? So we're gonna do some more Zeph. Funnily enough, I think a long time ago, I recommended to people that if they wanted to get on teams and stuff, if they wanted to play well, um, actually, we'll start with this concept of if I put you next to three really good players in any activity, right? Anything really, like a game or like a sport or like a class, the ability to like ask questions or be around that kind of knowledge, given that these people are not like absolutely terrible human beings, and also like somewhat decent teachers and willing to like answer questions. Um, Typically speaking, I would imagine you would just strictly benefit from that compared to oh, what the hell, Vamp Swiftblade. Compared to if you were to, let's say, deal with literally anyone else. Okay, like if it's a noob or something, they might not be able to answer the questions as well as you can, or sorry, as well as those guys can. The reason why I dropped the Vamp Swiftblade for that guy is because it's Biss on Shiv. So, so that's the thing, right? Like we can already establish that the people that you're around, the environment that you're in, when you do anything really, can and will influence your development within the context of that activity, right? Or like that thing. Okay, so one of the reasons why I got so good was because, well, first of all, when I started, I wasn't good. Just because I had people near me. I was good because I was good at other games, and there's a lot of transferability. But I was playing with my Discord friends and getting people into the game. I was doing a lot of marketing for TC, right? Basically, just trying to like show off the game and play with people individually so that I can help ease them in. I was essentially acting like the mentor that I was talking about, right? The mentor that I was describing. So the thing is, the funny thing is, at some point I was like a little plateaued. I was like, yo, I can't really like play for a long time when I go into these scrims because we're just dying. Like I'm just playing games with my friends, and I love my friends, but they weren't good enough to hold their own for the most part, or at least they weren't good enough to my standards because I wanted to win, right? I wanted to actually win. So I ended up joining a group of players that were really, really good. And the reason why I was able to do that was because they recognized that I was good enough to, to actually like hang with them, I guess, and even be a driving force on the team. So that ended up being very, very serendipitous for me because it's funny. Two teams wanted to play with me, and two teams wanted to play with me, and I chose the one that had a guy named Kenneth on it. And Kenneth is really cool. I really loved his brain, really, and his attitude towards things. I've since left the team. The team is basically disbanded because just people got kind of tired. We were a little bit burnt out. Height wanted to play with someone else. Rin is just playing another game for now, right, while we're waiting. We're just, we went our separate ways. Not like we dislike each other. Not even close, okay, before anyone, speculates. I love my guys, okay? But the thing is, it ran its time. Okay. All good. So I played with them, and I was able to develop through them. But the thing is, the way to tie it all back is basically this. You need to be able to provide something to the people that you're playing with, typically, for them to accept you. Now, ideally, people just kind of band up and give each other chances, regardless. But in the modern day, everyone wants to just win. So if I weren't like a Challenger League player that was already really, really good individually, and I'd be able to hold my own, I don't think I'd be able to, or I don't think I would have been able to get the same, or like have the same rapport with those kinds of guys, right? And then get onto their team as a result. Oh, I threw that wrong. Good. Let's grab this. So, for you to be useful to a team, one of the things that you wanna do is make sure you expand your pool. Being a one trick can help you like onboard into a game, But the issue with one-tricking is so simple to understand. You're one trick. You have one trick. So the team basically has to accommodate you, and that's just going to be an eternal plague on them. It really will. For any team, really. So don't do that, first of all. Definitely don't do that. Got this guy. Good. Just fight here. I have to take a bit serious with you guys. Fuck, I have to take it. I should have thorned. These guys, that's what you get for chasing me, you motherfuckers. God, let me complete my point. So, by not one-tricking, you might delay a little bit of your rank grind or whatever, sure, but you honestly become a way better player. I never one-trick. After I turned, what, like 16, 17, I was Jarvan one-trick, like, I already learned the fundamentals by doing that. Just, well, I learned the fundamentals by playing like a million fucking games. But, you know, I quickly understood the value of just like being an actual player, right? Which is just so much better than only having one thing you can do. The problem is the drive, the will, you know what I mean? If you don't like a certain character, it's gonna be very difficult for you to pick that character up relative to a player that likes that character. You know what I mean? I have a replicator. So you have to understand that if you want to get a, if you want to become a better player, it has to come from the right place, typically speaking. If you want to be fast, that's the important part. If you want to be fast development, you can force development, that's totally fine. You can brute force hours. But wanting to want things is the step, right? The first step. But actually wanting to like try different things, that's like one of the reasons why I really enjoy playing with Kenneth, is because, he just wants to like get better at this or that or whatever. You know what I mean? There's so many things like that kind of attitude definitely gets you really, really far. Okay, especially when it's like shown, when it's like known to like your teammates or whatever. It inspires a lot of confidence for sure. It's one of the bigger ones. And then like having proper communication skills is a big one. Not being passive aggressive to your team is a fucking huge one, by the way. I hear some of the team's comms. I can disagree with my team, but at the end of the day, I can be very confident that whenever they speak, it's with the intention of like trying to improve us in mind. We're never trying to fuck with each other, right? That's a big one that I really enjoy by our team. We never spoke with that kind of malice. We might have been a little bit passionate, a little bit frustrated with each other, sure. But at the end of the day, we're trying to like bridge the gap between our understandings. It's like someone thinks a play is wrong, someone thinks a play is right. Like we gotta figure this out. We gotta hash it out, discuss it, right? Play it through our head and shit. Sometimes that can be difficult, for sure. But that kind of attitude thing, plus like a really, really big pool, that will just make you like that'll make me want to play with you. You know what I mean? And I don't want to play with fucking anyone really. So, but you also have to have a baseline level of skill, and I think like that to me at this point, that's like kind of a given. Like if you play this game enough, like you should generally get okay. I want to know if I can develop you, right? And like if you're someone who can take feedback. Oh, he bumped him. Why am I doing that, dude? Lol.
4 teams remain. Enemies have captured a soul.
So, do that. Basically what I'm saying is do that. I'll replicate in a sec. Find something good.
Storm's on the move. Stay inside its eye.
No, don't be a shitter, have a good attitude, have a massive pool. All this to say, Zeph is a fantastic fucking pickup for anyone's pool. Absolutely god tier. No one disagrees with having a healer in the team. Well, I mean, you can disagree, but let's say like no one typically dislikes having a support player, someone willing to play a role that's like typically viewed as like a little bit, you know, more boring or something. It's not boring if you play it like me, if you just play it like a DPS. Yes, you have support tools. No, you are not a support. You are a DPS monster. That's what you are. About to be night, so.
The final abyssal has arisen.
Good thing I have Reggie.
Base camp vision. Your base camp is under attack. Base camp lost.
Oh, I tried to space it.
The final abyssal has appeared. Half that squad is down.
God damn, that's actually such a bad follow. Like, I shouldn't have followed there at all. Because, that could have been a void ultimate.
Captured.
That was a mistake.
I need some dough. Heading over there. Heading over there. Let's go here.
Eyes on an enemy. Allies in combat.
I don't think 2 Reggie A stack. Wish I could have gotten that radio.
Final abyssal defeated.
What the fuck? Put this on cooldown early.
Squad's almost finished. 3 teams left. An enemy oracle is scanning.
I don't lose the 1v1. Wait, no. Give him the 1v1. What the fuck?
Final showdown.
Fuck, really? I should have let the root time out a little bit, heal myself, and then back up and ulti him. It would have just killed him. But can buy a beacon though, right? No? That guy liked his left and right. I could have just played for prediction. I think my guy just wins though.
Storm tightening.
Yeah, they shouldn't have went in with this few teammates. Where is my WASD going, dude? It's like so laggy. Whoa, what the fuck? It is so laggy. I'll just hit N. The fuck, spectating's... Okay, nice. Appreciate that.
Base camp captured.
At that point, I should just be using like tiny shots.
Just like that. Healing.
I'm not gonna ulti for that. Yeah, I should have done tinies. I'll wait here. At some point he'll come back, right? Most of the time they try to dunk outside. Zeph doesn't really joust that well. Just ulti him out. Okay, GG. Nice. Yeah, so play Zeph, guys. Play Zeph, get good at Zeph. Or just like, don't die. If you play Zeph, just learn how to not die. It's good. GG. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little talk, you know?